What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is. Wait a minute. Is it Women Rock Wednesday? Can somebody talk to me? Is it Women Rock Wednesday today? Somebody talk to me. Is it Women Rock Wednesday today? I need somebody to tell me. Is it Women Rock Wednesday? I see you, fellas. I see you. I'm trying to text some stuff out right quick. Just give me a second. I see you. But it's Women Rock Wednesday today. So let me put a note over there because some stuff didn't happen already over there on old Facebook. Let's get to Facebook and see what's going on already over there, man. I tried to share it and it wasn't shared. Oops, got to post it. All right, then I go over here to Chop Shop Htx. Hold up. Now, let me go to YouTube. Rosie just threw her hands up in there and said, "Oh, yeah. Hey, it's Women Rock. My favorite day of the week. My favorite day of the week." Hold on, man. Y'all. I have to do a little housekeeping every time I come on the show, right? So just humor me for a minute. Then I go over to where I go. I think I did it. Uh, think I did. Oh, got to go. Got to go over to. What am I got to go over to? What's the name of that app? I'm just messing with y'all. I go over to Twitter, X. I was in between X and Twitter, but y'all, it's gonna be a unique day today. It's a unique day today, Rosie. It's one of them days. It's one of these days, Rosie. Eric Boone, Sonya Billings. It's one of those days, Sonya. Yesterday, just reflecting. It's one of them days. Well, ain't somebody sing a song like that? It's one of them days. Well, I don't know where I'm gonna go with the show today. And I love those kind of days, Brandon Weefall. Rosie. I never just come and say, well, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this. Never. What happens is I just accumulate a lot of stuff. And then I try to let y'all dictate what I talk about. Or if y'all sense somebody should be sharing the show right now, but I like everybody that gave a thumbs up. Should be sharing. I think, I shared it. I shared it. But it's just weird, man. Some days, Eric Harris, I be want to know what Rosie thinking about. I be want to know what Sonya Billings is thinking about. I be want to know all the stuff in the world is going on. What's Sonya thinking about today? Sonya, put it up on the screen. What is Eric thinking about today? What is Brandon Weefall? I mean, y'all can't be around me and be around this show that long and not look at this world and then just say, Rob said, how about those trades the Lakers made? We're going to talk about that, Rob. We're going to talk about that. See, Rob, yeah. We're going to talk about that. That's easy. That's easy work right there. That's easy work. But thank you. Thank you, Rob. I be wanting to know what Daryl Anderson would be thinking. Daryl just sit over there. He just listen. He don't never say nothing. But I be wanting to know. And Rob, why would you call the Lakers trades? Why would you call them garbage? Why would you call them garbage? Give me, Rob. Why would you call them garbage? Yes, yes. It, hold up, I got a question. Is that really news to y'all? But we're gonna talk about it. But is that new? We already know we're gonna talk about that. I'm talking about did something else happen? So everything that happened. So out of everything that happened in the world, Mitchell Robinson to the Celtics. Out of everything that walked up in the world, I'm just y'all know we're gonna talk about stuff like that. I'm talking about something else that's unique. That boom, boom, everybody in the world knows Mitchell Robinson went to the Celtics. But Rob, I want to ask you why you said the Celtics picks are garbage. I'm curious. Why? Why would you think they're garbage? He said, I'm ticked off Serena lost, but she still look good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what do you expect, man? She just could rob. She played well. She just couldn't win in the big points. The clown getting stuff denied at the Supreme Court. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. But hold on. Let me put that on the screen for you. Hold on. Let me see. Did I still mess up that thing from yesterday? Yes, I did. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Was it the clown? Trey, you got to remember, that's all of that's in the project 2025. This birthright citizenship stuff. So it might be the clown's administration, but the clown, we all, I told y'all, we put too much on Trump. Trump is just the figurehead. Obama just the figurehead. And I don't know what's going on with Obama right now. I'm gonna pray for him because I can't. I got to dress him sometime in the next 2 weeks. I don't know what the hell will happen to him. Uh, so I tell y'all, we can't be such groupies. We can't keep, and we got to hold people accountable. But we'll talk about that. Craig Byam, what is this long game with Texas forcing religion in public schools? Uh, Craig Byam, I, Craig Byam, first of all, go study your history and why. Go first. This is what I want you to do. Go find out why it was pushed out. Because you should teach a religion in school. Why was it pushed out? Why you can't pray in school? Why? Go back. Watch this. I want you to go back and search, Craig. And then I want you to research. If you weren't on the show yesterday, you missed out. See, we got a search engine that everybody go to, right? When they don't know nothing, they go search. I'm giving this to my young kids. They go search. I'm in your old heads, y'all can get it too. But always go back and research. I'm trying to. Craig, what I want you to do, you said, what is the long game in Texas forcing religion? Craig, religion used to already be in school. They took it out. See, Robert Young trying to tell Craig, so do me a favor, go search it, Craig, and then research it, Craig, and then you come back, and then we'll talk about the long game. I'm trying to give you some information because I would be all day talking about that. Because I have to give you so much historical context and empirical data and all kind of stuff. I have to do too much, Craig. And the show ain't but a. So my thing to you, got something new for y'all, because I know y'all, what, I'm going to do search and then research. I bet you Taylor can tell you about that right now. Rosie. You know, Rosie, we search all the time. We search and go find something online. And go find something online, but we don't be doing our research of what we found. What's up, Ed Harris? But let me keep going. Let me keep going. But that's why I like to talk to y'all. As more foreigners move in and they have different religion, it was removed. Search and research. That's what Trey Phillips said. I want him to go search and research what's going on. All right? Okay. What else we got? Boy. Let me see where I want to go. Tonight, that was good. That was a good 13 minutes, y'all. Y'all got me through a quarter. Y'all got me through 15 minutes of your best 15 minutes of your day. Tonight, Bosnia versus USA tonight in the World Cup. You know what I was thinking about? Studying the World Cup a little bit. USA have entered new territory. We're heavily favored. We ain't never been heavily favored in the World Cup knockout stage. Never. New territory. I just love this. I don't know his politics. I don't know what's nothing about him. But this little Mbappe, y'all, he's a wizard with them feet. I wish I could have, because I don't know what FIBA trying to get all that money. Do y'all know it's 5 million people have attended the game? Do y'all know the average ticket price? I think the lowest ticket price probably to get in that thing was $450. Could somebody add for me? Let's just go. Let's just say the 4,500, 450. Let me go to my calculator. Yeah, I'm counting. 450 times 5 million. Hold on. Oh! No, couldn't be. I only want to read that. But this Mbappe. Yo, I mean, I'm just watching this little. I'm sitting there saying, Robert Haddle watching soccer? No. I turned down soccer tickets. But I'm learning a little bit more soccer. I'm going, hey, y'all, and guess what? Hold up, y'all. Y'all got to see this. Hold up. Y'all got to see this. I'm finna take y'all inside. I don't know what happened, what I done did. Look. Can anybody see that? Can anybody see that? Let me make it bigger. Yeah. The Houston Dynamos has sent me some exclusive, emailed me some tickets. All I've been talking about is soccer. Something is telling these people to send me something. I'm not messing with you, Robert. Houston Dynamo sending me tickets, man. Y'all, this stuff. Hey, y'all, we got these people controlling too much of our life, man. Y'all, it's right here. Say, hi, Robert. Following up with my previous message, we had some exciting games and some great themes night comes up We would love to have you join us at Shell Stadium. Let me know if you're interested, and I'll be happy to connect you with somebody on our team. Where did this woman get my number from? Where did this woman get my number from? I didn't see the Russian game. Y'all, I gotta tend to when I see Russia, I don't like Russia. I've never liked Russia since I've been a little boy. I've been over there one time, and I ain't like Russia. My son has made it safely to France. I think it's about 6 o'clock over there right now. 5, 6 o'clock over there now. I text him, he ain't text me back. He probably asleep. But Sonya, I'm really, y'all think I'm playing, man. What this lady doing knowing I like hockey now? Hey, I'm gonna email her back because I'm going to the game now. But first I gotta find out, do James still own it? If James still own it, I'm straight. James Harden, he was a part owner. I think he owned a part owner of the Dynamo. But let me keep going. Cause y'all give me. I love y'all when y'all give me these. What I talk about Mbappe, and then I saw some, and I know, and I need y'all help on this one, cause it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, and we're gonna talk about all them trades in a minute. This just my little stuff, like Johnny Carson. This is my monologue. Like Johnny Carson come on in the beginning of the show and he just talk about stuff. That's what I do in the beginning. Okay? And then if y'all bring up some, I'll talk about that. That's the only kind of structure, because I don't want to just come out with topic after topic after topic. I want to talk about everything that I've been thinking about. And then if we want to go back to it, we'll go back to it. We're fluid. We can go back and forth. But I was just thinking about Draymond Green exposing rookie Yaxel Lenenberg. And I thought it was I ain't never seen this like this before. Watch this.
As far as now, Yaxel's been fucking lying. And I was very happy to expose the rookie on the internet. This guy texts me. I text back within 30 seconds. Oh man, dope. Welcome to the squad, bro. Happy you're on the squad. It's my responsibility as a veteran to help you be in the best position that you can be to be successful and take over this franchise. Blah, blah, blah. This fucking guy, and it's the Michigan way. Of course, it's the Michigan way. This guy goes in an interview and says, "Oh man, Steph reached out. Text Draymond. I'm still waiting on a response back." You fucking liar, Yaxel. How dare you? Just come out and lie like that. So you know me, I'm gonna provide the receipts. And the receipts are very clear. You text me. By the way, I was in Europe, so my time's a little off, I think. Yeah, they were definitely a little off. So you text me at 1 a.m. or 1:01. I text you back the next minute. There's boom, boom, boom. Now, how the hell are you gonna say, man, Draymond haven't texted me back? So you know what I had to do? I had to expose the young fella a bit. Now, your credibility is everything, young fella. Don't you come in here lying. Because, we're not really a team very big on like rookie hazing. Like, it's just not something that we do a ton of. It's just kind of been that way for a while. Like, we've just never been that team who just pour in on the rookie hazing. But we can pick that back up. We can definitely make it a little more interesting. As far as I've been a part of, some popcorn and then some, tires going missing and all those things. Like I've been part of those things now, so we can bring those back, Yaxel, if you want to be lying. We can bring those back. So what I will say, to the scum bomb, He knows that term very well. What I will say to the scumbum is, tread lightly, young fella. Let's make your rookie easy. Let's make your rookie year really easy. You have a few rookie duties, but you don't want to raise those things up, man, because, you turn up the pressure on yourself. It can get intense in those having more and more rookie duties. All of a sudden, you're on a 100-mile drive to Best Buy to get a PlayStation 5 from a particular Best Buy 100 miles away in a city. So let's just tread lightly, Axel. We'll tread very lightly. All right, now. Moving on.
Is there anybody don't understand what happened? Somebody let me know. Raise your hand up and I'll give you a little context. Does anybody not understand what happened? That was Draymond Green on his podcast, that he was talking about the rookie Yaxel Lenenberg, who just got drafted by the Golden State Warriors, and he came on at a presser, and I remember him saying that about Draymond. Steph reached out to me, and Draymond didn't, and Draymond said he lying. Said, "Look, player, I'm the captain. I'm one of the captains of this team. I can make it hard on your little ass or not. You know how I knocked the hell out of Jordan Poole. So you don't be lying on me like that, Doc. And I don't know who's telling the truth. I don't know what's going on, but I didn't understand. And then y'all, it kind of runs deep. Michigan State. Yaxel mentioned that. Michigan hate Michigan State. Michigan hates Ohio State. Y'all, I had never realized how bad it was till I went up there. I represented guys from each college. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. But I was just thinking about anybody. So I was just sitting there saying, "Look, that's Ed Harris. You just came on the team. If I didn't call you back, that ain't anybody's business." I just wanted to hear what y'all. I guess okay. I guess y'all don't care. Okay. Okay. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Serena lost yesterday. I'll mess with y'all. But I was thinking about that. What else I want to talk about? Ed Harris. I mean, I'm blaming Yaxel. Rook, shut up. I Come on. I didn't used to like Steph when I was younger. Kyrie was my guy. Man, shut up. Shut up. I just don't. Boy, these new players, man. Listen, that's a good one, Sonya. It's Women Rock Wins. I like that one. Sonya, he kept talking. The most beloved player for the Golden State Warriors, the one who built that building that he gonna go play in, named Stephen Curry. You sit up there and say, I wasn't no Stephen. I ain't like Stephen. I was a Kyrie guy. In a press conference? Well, then sometimes you might be playing too damn much then. You might be kidding too much. Shut up, dude. The most beloved, the most the best players in Warriors history. I ain't like him. I was a Kyrie guy. Sonya, certain things you got to read the room. What's up, Kessler? You got to read the room. Got to read the room. Then, free agent center, Mitchell Robinson has agreed to a 3-year, $47 million deal to sign with the Boston Celtics with a player option in the 3rd season. Sources tell ESPN Robinson departs the Knicks after serving as a key role. Boy, with that, hey, man, they going to miss that dude right there. And guess what we get? When I said we, the Rockets, the city that I live in, we get Marcus Smart. 2-year, $13 million deal. But I do like this about Marcus Smart. Watch this.
Watch out, man. I got him.
Yo, this is how we used to play.
Exactly, that's what we need. Hey, chill.
This is how we used to play.
Play ball, man. Play ball. Come on,
Whole lot of people on the sideline waiting for that. This is how we used to play, y'all. Yeah, the dude bullied him.
Let it go. Okay, come on. We playing ball.
Everybody else
Exactly, that's what we need.
I said we playing ball.
Hey, chill. Play ball, man. Play ball. Come on, you know what time it is. Come on.
Hey, sitting there being sarcastic, but Marcus Smart was killing us when we played the Lakers. Killing the Rockets. Then your Lakers, Chris Charles probably ain't gonna come on no more. The Lakers acquired. I'm address what Robert Young was talking about. Acquired Walker Kessler from the Utah Jazz for unprotected. Y'all, this one got me. Unprotected first-round picks in 31 and 33, and first-round swaps in 28 and 30. And he was signed up. Listen. Somebody got to help me here. You don't want to give LeBron $50 million, but you want to give this big goofy ass boy a $130 million deal. Hold on. Let me give me something. I got to get some. Hold on. Hold on. I'm thinking. Let me play my thinking music. Where's my violin at? Where my glasses at? Because I can't see. Hold on. Don't go on. Y'all hear me? Hold on. Let me just play some of my stuff. Hold on.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yo. y'all.
It'd have been me, I'd have shot it. It'd have been me, I'd have shot his big ass.
Y'all.
There is literally, as we speak, an entire...
Man, I don't know where my violins at. I had a violin. Ladies and gentlemen, two unprotected first, two swaps, $35 million a year. This dude better be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Free. Y'all don't understand, man. Hold up. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't with me. You don't want to pay LeBron, but you're playing. I'm going to keep going, then I'm going to come back. I'm going to keep going, I'm going to come back. Then the Rockets go get free agent Bogdan Bogdanovic, agreed to a 1-year deal. That man, he can't shoot good for a contender. He shoot good when you don't need him in the regular season. He can't make a damn shot in the playoffs. Free agent Colin Sexton has agreed to a 2-year, $19 million with the Lakers. They bring in Colin Sexton, Walter Kessler, Robbie Young. I see what you're saying. Listen, they lost LeBron James. They lost Marcus Smart. They lost Luke Kennard. And they signed and trade for Walter Kessler. Then they signed Sandro Monoskivilis. Then they signed Quinn Grimes. And then they signed Colin Sexton. Robbie Young, I asked you, Rob, you wouldn't tell me. I asked you, what were you talking about? Do y'all know? Watch this. The Lakers now have no tradable first-round picks over the next 7 years. Listen, and have committed $475 million to Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and Walter Kessler. Do I need to repeat that? Or couldn't somebody just show me? Somebody else paint a picture for me. Luka, Austin Reeves, and Walter Kessler. This new ownership must want. Are they trying to gentrify the Lakers? That Corey Willis a bad man. Corey Willis a bad man. Corey Willis, bad man. Y'all talk to your homeboy now. The Rockets finally brought in a shooter who defenders have to respect. His percentage on wide open threes the past 5 years. I'm talking about Bogdanovic. I just talked about him. 38%, 40%, 48, 43, 46. I like that. That's the exact kind of player that the Rockets need. Robert Young, you absolutely right. But I wanted you to give me a reason, though, Rob. Rob, you just can't call him garbage. You got to tell me why. I explained to you. Y'all, last year, the Rockets shooting on wide open threes in order of attempts. Reed Shepard, 47%. Tari Eason, 41%, not bad. Smith, What's that boy? Jabari Smith, 39%. The little holiday kid, 46%. Dorian Finney-Smith, 30%. Akogi, 38%. Sengun, 30%. Amen, 22%. KD, 53%. Fred, who did not play. So the Rockets should be a little bit better if these guys, but Bogey always get hurt. The Lakers turn it, keep America great again overnight. Turn white. But y'all know what, man? I'm gonna tell y'all who I done fell in love with. I always been in love with him, but I wanted to represent him so bad. And I had this dude talk, man, I know the family. I know everybody. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna hook you up. Nigga ain't never hooked me up for nothing. I never forget when he was a rookie. Jaylen Brown. Talking about Jaylen Brown. When he was a rookie. Leah, you said something up there, baby. I forgot to say something about interview preparation. Think his agent could help him read the room. Some of the young men just don't know how to navigate that part. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hold up. Bring me back to Jaylen Brown because I want to address that. Because we got to address this. Yaxel Lindenberg has been to 1, 2, 3 different colleges, junior college, UAB, Michigan. And you telling me his interview preparation had to fall on the agent? No mama, no daddy, no junior college coach, no UAB coach, played for Dusty May at Michigan. He was interviewed all the time. And you telling me his interview preparation should be with a guy he ain't been around for about three months? I'm just giving y'all some of these unreasonable expectations that we putting on agents right now. Darryl Barnes. I want somebody, Leah. I mean, a great one, Leah. Now, Leah. You can prepare a guy for a prize fight. You can teach him how to block a shot. You can teach him how to duck. You can even teach him how to brace his chin if he see the car coming so he won't get knocked out. But that's just pure common sense and common decency to not sit and say anything. Ain't nowhere in the world an agent compare your dumb ass to not talk about the legend of the damn franchise. How in the hell the agent gonna know he gonna go and say something like that about Stephen Curry? Are y'all hearing me? Y'all, we leaving stuff on other people that we didn't do our damn selves. Y'all was happy about, well, his mama had cancer. He was on all them interviews. But you insulting the bed, the two bedrocks of an institution that you got signed up to. And I need to interview prep you, which I used to do all the time anyway. But that's just some ignorance. And that ain't nothing them people asked him. He just volunteering that. The people ain't nobody. Have you contacted? Yeah, Steph called me. And me and Draymond gonna get up later. I'm glad to be a part of this organization. I can't grant. I got a legend like Steph Curry. All I got to do is set a pick. I didn't like Steph nowhere. I wasn't a Steph guy. I was a Kyrie guy. How in a hurry? I would have missed that one. Because I wouldn't have thought he was that damn dumb to say that. I don't know how in the hell he got in Michigan. But no, Leah, we leaving too much stuff for other people to clean up for us. I told y'all, the cavalry is not coming. We the cavalry. Ain't nobody gonna come and save us, Sonya. We got to save ourselves. Jaylen Brown, I'm loving him. See, that's the kind of guy they want right there. That's the kind of guy that the NBA want right there. Gonna say any damn thing, gonna be. But they don't like Jaylen Brown. I gave y'all some the other day, and I don't know if y'all got it. Where it's at? Come on now. I'm gonna put that thing up that other day. Oh, let me get this off the screen. Now I find it. This kind of stuff they were saying about this young kid. Let me make it big. That's 2016. Jaylen Brown's intelligence, nonconformity, keeps some teams from drafting him. Hey, he went with the number 3 pick. Who in the hell? The 2 teams in front of it? Y'all need to share this show because this is about to get good. I just got something. This is about to get good. Y'all need to hurry up. Bill Russell wasn't the corporate color. Draymond Green not the corporate color, and they love him. Ed Harris, that's not good. That's not good. I don't like to use that. No. We ain't gonna go there. But Jaylen Brown had an interview, ladies and gentlemen. The young man asked him, what is the biggest misconception from a fan about being an NBA player? Jaylen Brown is my dude from here on. See, a lot of guys in my position, man, forget him. He didn't have no agent. No. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're on this feed, do me a favor because it's about to get good. Please give a thumbs up and text, tag, and tell your friends that you own the Chop Shop. Go watch it right now and send them to the YouTube link. Please text, tag, and tell them right now. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, because this about to get epic. It's about to get epic. He said to him, the biggest misconception is that sports and politics don't coexist. Why y'all think I talk about sports and then I talk about life and then I talk about politics, then I talk about the law? I said, I used to give this thing. We sit in the chop shop, we sit in the world's messiest intersection. The world's messiest intersection. Where the law, and, summer basketball, high school basketball, all of these things intertwine. And we sit about it, we talk about it, we debate about it. Some people can't handle it. Some people can't handle it. Are you ready to sit in the world's messiest intersection? Listen, I'm smart enough to know that everybody on this feed might be going through something. That's why I'm so compassionate about it. But if you put a comment on the screen, I'm gonna comment too. I don't mind you coming. I ain't never told nobody not to comment, even Kingston. We have to keep building, y'all, because I'm finna build on something right now. We're sitting in the world's messiest intersection, the intersection, race, culture, gender, identity, the politics, all collide. All collides. Sorry about that. And for those of you who are joining us for the first time, we have a simple and consistent goal here on the Chop Shop. Just in case you didn't know. And our goal is to intentionally, proactively, and on purpose, we choose to walk in the middle of their world's messiest intersection. The world's busiest intersection. Race, sports, culture, grassroots basketball collides. We sit, we talk about it, we build on it, we debate about all of this stuff. We get up and dust our hands off. And put it and get ready for action. I was thinking about, we got to protect guys like this. Robert Hatter ain't gonna let these people talk about him. Sports and politics, they intertwined. Because, in case you didn't know, the partners with these teams and the owners have a huge influence on the decision making and the pressure that the NBA puts on the players. Y'all follow me? It's Jaylen Brown. He says sometimes these partners have political agendas, and biases. And that goes, and that gets pushed on what? To the players. And then they have to either co-sign it or not, the players. Sports, ladies and gentlemen, don't let them tell you. Don't let them tell you to shut up and dribble. Sports is extremely political. Yes, they'll tell you it, Harris. Is anybody out there? Cause I ain't nobody saying that. They'll tell you, Eric Harris, Robert, it's just a means of entertainment. They want you entertained. I told y'all, distraction. They want you over here entertained while they doing shit over here behind your back. They Magic Johnson your ass. They know looking you. And we gonna talk about sports because I like sports, but I'm trying to prepare you for the no look. Sometimes I don't even feel like coming to tell y'all because I know y'all don't even want to hear it. Is anybody out there? I just want to know. I'm asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend. I'm listening with two co-workers. Okay, all right. Now here we go. To my guys up there in Chicago, because I know y'all love y'all sport. And at times, entertainment, Chris Brown concert, Jay-Z, they not like us. Drake, they want us looking over there. Why they doing something over here? And at times, they serve as a distraction to the other BS that's going on in our country. Listen, all I'm trying to understand, how sports is used. JB, they're telling you. This a young dude telling us this now. I've been saying it for 9 years on this show. But when I hear a young person come see, maybe he heard something, maybe somebody sent him the show before, a while back. Because people think, oh, this is just entertainment. Let me be entertained. I just want to be entertained. I just want to be entertained, Robert. Don't think too deep on it, Robert. Robert, I don't want to critical think. I know Martin Luther King told us we got to critically think, but I just want you to come on and say something crazy. And you and Jimmy be arguing, and we can call y'all Ray and Claude. That's all I want. That's all I want. I don't want to know nothing. I'm going to turn it off. Robert, I don't want to hear that. I don't want you telling me that. Don't think too deep on it. Jaylen Brown said, no, there are people making decisions, strategies behind closed doors. There are partners that are marketing certain products and certain things through their channels, and then using the marketability of sports to do so. They're going to lock you up from gambling, but they got gambling commercials on everything. But they're going to lock your black ass up, Michael Beasley and Damon Jones and Chauncey Billups. But we finna benefit off of gambling. But I'm finna lock your black ass up. You done went and sold that dope and you're doing 100 years. But I'm making it legal now. And I'm not going to expound the order, the sentences of those people who are in jail for something. If they had just waited a little long, they could have sold it legally. Are using the league itself to push political agendas. Donald Trump said, let them bitch file them SOBs and send them back to them shithole countries. It's politics. For certain countries, for certain health statuses. It's so political. There are people that are making decisions on behalf of, as a society, and sports is used as a means to either market or distract you from it. What's going on? The no look. Just go get 40. You go give me 40 and don't worry about it. Don't you say another thing, little old black ass boy. Little smart ass. I know what they calling him. Y'all know what they call him. Man, I got to deal with this little brilliant ass, black ass, rich ass, nice looking ass young man. I got to deal with this. I just want Yaxel Lindenberg to go say stupid ass stuff. I just want Terry and Arnold to just go and allegedly rob the guys who robbed him. That's what I want. Terry Arnold, Google him. That's a young kid from Detroit Lions who somebody stole his stuff from his Airbnb and supposedly, allegedly, he came back. Him and some friends, they kidnapped the wrong dudes, and to get their stuff back. Just go out and give me 40. Go out and run me some touchdowns. Go out and hit me a home run. Don't joke. Don't worry about everything else. I got everything. And the young man said, he said, I'm a pawn. A pawn. You know, the little chess pieces that y'all so easily just expose first in the chess game? In the Queen's Gambit? You just push the pawn out there. Come on, get my pawn. He said he felt like a pawn. He said sports, watch this, is a mechanism, or could be viewed as a mechanism for control. Oh my God. Can I go? Can I go there? Can I go there? If I got anybody with me, if I got anybody, bring somebody with you. Bring somebody with you now. Y'all call your friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. I'm gonna pause just a second. The young fella says sports is a mechanism, could be viewed as a mechanism for control. Youth basketball, youth football, the coach try to control. You gotta find mama. I'll play your son if you go on a date with me. Control. I'll rank your son higher if you go have some drinks with me. Control. Control. Sports. Go to college. College coach. Controlling. NBA. NBA teams. Controlling. Where did the man lie? World Cup team. Controlling. Sports can be used as a mechanism he said that for the first time at 19 years old when he first got into the league. Jaylen Brown did. Should I go back? Y'all understand? Control. I ain't gonna let you play. If you talk crazy, man, I ain't gonna let you play. Control. Mike Krzyzewski telling a kid from Houston, take your black ass back home to your mama. I'll put you on the first plane out of here. Control. That's why they're going crazy out of this NIL. Because what? They losing the control. Jay Wright quit. Anthony Bennett quit. Mike Krzyzewski quit. Dusty May got the hell out of here. They don't have control. Jaylen Brown said he was in Boston, and he thought he was just talking to a regular beat writer, my young people. Y'all watch these folks. And it happened to be one of the top writers at The Guardian. They put him on the cover of The Guardian magazine, 19 years old. And the title said, Jaylen Brown says sports is the mechanism for control. He was 19 years old. He became controversial. How could this 19-year-old player say sports is a mechanism for control when sports, the NBA, just help him create generational wealth? How dare you, N-word? It just changed his whole family's life through sports. How? That is Moody. Can he criticize it? That is Moody's co-workers. How could he criticize it? He got a lot of pushback from it, and even from the organization. Danny Ainge came in and said, "Hey, man, what are you talking about, man?" They didn't understand it because they so used to control it. That's a way of life to them. But they didn't understand it through a 19-year-old's eyes. But there was an understanding that needed to be had. That is Moody, co-workers. He spoke that at 19 years old, and he still speaks it to this day. Listen, sports is political. Portland Trailblazers got a new cheap ass on. The political, all politics is what? The distribution of resources. That's what politics is. When you send a politician, he's helping distribute resources back to you and your community. That's what it is. Anybody ever tell, what is politics, Robert? It ain't about, I like him. Find you somebody gonna help distribute the resources. I hope I got somebody with that one day. But up there in Portland, the political, the state, got 900 million. It takes 600 million to renovate the stadium. The cheap ass owner said, y'all need to pay that y'all self. Y'all ought to be glad we here. It's politics. Politics. Now I'm finna do something that I do about this time every day. And I want y'all to respond. Watch this.
Yeah, so, 713 call Joe. If you been injured, Joe Steven Law Firm. 713 call Joe. Car wreck, truck wreck, let Joe confirm. 713 call Joe. Need a pro on the K, let Joe take over.
What's up, Houston? This is attorney Joe Stevens. I'm a former Houston Rocket with over 20 years of experience in the insurance industry and a decade of experience in the courtroom. I know how insurance companies operate, and I know how to fight back.
713 call Joe. 713 call Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Stevens, attorney, judge, a tremendous amount of experience in the insurance sector. Now he had an insurance firm. Now he works against insurance. So if you have a wreck, anybody you know have a wreck, anybody, any personal injury, you ain't got to even write the number down. 713 call Joe and tell him the Chop Shop sent you. Hey, matter of fact, everybody on this show need to call Joe and just say, look, man, I got your number, lock me in, because if I be calling and somebody, friend of mine, call, I heard about it on the Chop Shop. I want to be able to help you. Just do that. That's how important black radio is. Instead of doing, some people might not know they got an option to go to Joe. Shout out to Paul Miranda. He called the other day. He called. But then I want to get back to Marcus Spears. He was talking about Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. He said, watch this. He said, watch this. Hold on. He said, I'm torn because we always try to make static within their construct. Why not lead the NBA and go to the big three if it's all about the move? This is what I want you to do. KBD sister, this is what I want you to do, sir. Okay? This is what I want you to do. You say you torn because we always try to make static within their construct. That's what you're supposed to do. They own everything, Mr. KBD sisters. And the big three is not owned by who you think it's owned by. I told you, go do a search and then go do a research. Then you're going to find out some stuff about the big three. I ain't telling nobody to go play in no damn big three. I ain't telling nobody. I ain't telling, hey, not one time in my soliloquy that I ever said about Jaylen Brown don't get this money. And he gonna take that money. Matter of fact, he wants some more. But that don't mean just cause somebody paying me and their ass flat out wrong that I can't say nothing against it. No, I ain't that. He ain't that kind of Negro. He's not he's not gonna conform to their construct. We done conformed enough. We done conformed enough. How many big three games have you went to? How many big three t-shirts have you bought? Nobody said it was blood money. Not one time did he say this was blood money. I don't know what you're talking about. Not one time in this situation we said this ain't blood money. Well then, okay. What you do for a living? Since you wanna talk about Jaylen Brown, what you do for a living? Who pays you? KBD, sis. Hold on, let me put it back on the screen. Boy, y'all ain't got, I'm crunk now. Who pays you? He not accepting anything. He got a talent that they want to use his talent, and you got to pay for his talent. He ain't accepting anything. They ain't giving him nothing, Mr. KBD sisters. They using his talent, and he go and develop his own community with the talent. You talking about community development. What do you mean? Heads up, Houston. So heads up, so you never had a job nowhere ever in your life? Have you ever had a job? Heads up, heads up. Do they, hold up. So if, hold on. So if Mackenzie Scott came and gave Head Scott some money, Heads Up Houston some money, you wouldn't take it because Jeff Bezos, she got it from Jeff Bezos. TSU, Prairie View. So YMCA, they accept money, donations from where? From where? Hey, you talking to the right person today. So if Mackenzie Scott, you don't know who she is? Google her. Jeff Bezos' wife. If she was to come and give heads up, hold on, I'm trying to, Houston some money. You would say, no, I don't want that money. It came from Jeff Bezos. No, I do not use. Hold up. Do you use Amazon? Have you ever used Amazon Prime? You on YouTube right now. Me too. Blood money. No, don't be trying to be so heavenly minded that you ain't no earthly good. This kid just said he is not gonna be controlled. Just cause you pay me, I'm not gonna be controlled. That's all he said. And you got to talk about blood money. Have you ever used Facebook? Yes, you have. Mark Zuckerberg, he in with Trump. Blood money. You have to watch what we say. You have to watch what we say. I will wait. The kid say he's not going to be controlled. So you expect for him to turn down $300 million and still got my voice? He using his gifts. We got to use our gifts. He's one of the best basketball players in the world. On the best stage in basketball. He can't. So all football players, they accepted blood money. If you use Amazon Prime or Amazon come to your house, that's blood money. I don't think you're hearing me. The man said he's not going to be controlled. And you come talking about accepting blood money. You the one brought the damn blood money up. I put them all up there on the screen. I'm going to put them all up on the screen for you. You the one. You the one brought all that up. All of that's you. All of that's you. All of that's you. That's you. I asked you a question. Do you use Amazon Prime? If Mackenzie Scott, you ain't answered that question yet. If Mackenzie Scott came and gave Heads Up Community, Heads Up Houston, some of that money that she got from Jeff Bezos, you wouldn't take it. Hey, I'm listening. I'm listening. Facebook, blood money. I use Facebook and YouTube as a medium to reach my people. And I complain about them all the time. Hey, they can't control me. That's all the young kids said. But you won't even answer a question. If Mackenzie Scott came and popped some of them millions, TSU took, Prairie View took it, all these other black colleges took it. You can take the money and go and do something great with it. Duh! And you gonna mention the big three. That's when you threw me off, Coach. Evidently, you don't know who owned the big three. I love it. See, I just hate when y'all stop. You got to keep coming, Mr. King. You got to keep coming, man, because I got some more stuff in me. Can bring some more out of me. Come on, don't stop. Don't stop typing. I'm just trying to figure out what's that you said? You say you torn. Let me put it on the big screen. The hell you torn? I ain't torn. I'll take their money and use it for good. I'm torn because we always try. We always try. Hell no. We rest of them players ain't saying that. This is the way Jalen Brown been feeling since 19 years old. But we always try to make static within their construct. Duh! Why not lead? No, I'm taking over everywhere I go. The hell, who says it's their damn construct? That's a made up construct. It's theirs. It's made up. White is made up. What's white? Who is white? Why not lead the NBA and go to the Big Three? Because evidently you don't know, the Big Three is not owned by Ice Cube. I might have been talking over your head to tell you, do your search, go do your search and your research. Talking about if it's all about the movement. What movement? It's all about the money. You have to get the money in the U.S. Of course you get the money in the U.S. Then you can do whatever you want to. All he said was he's not going to be controlled. Y'all don't like it when black folks say that. Y'all worse than these white folks. That man said, yes, I would, but I'm understanding now they have a voice in my program. So you take the money, you have to, no, you don't have to be controlled. No, you don't. You don't have to be controlled. But the owners can't play. The owners, and most of the owners been grandfathered those teams. So what you do, you go get the money from here. Ain't you ever read the Bible? What the Bible said, where the rich stores up the riches so the less fortunate can have. Guess what? Who's controlling him? Who's controlling him? The difference in Colin Kaepernick, y'all, Colin Kaepernick couldn't play no more. Jalen Brown is a star, first team All-NBA. He will be controlled. So all he's saying is, I'm not going to be controlled. All he's saying is, it's political. But it kills me when black ass people got something to say. Well, if you want to, no, go tap the system. They own all the systems. Why they call it systematic stuff? They own all the system. They control all the systems. Because we were locked out of the system. Go look up Reconstruction. So they own everything. So build my generational wealth over here. And if you go see the things that Jalen Brown is doing, you and Heads Up Houston should try to get involved with it. Cause the owner of the Boston Celtics ain't gonna give your black ass nothing. But the guy that put up with the construct that you used, to put himself in a position to be able to come back and help Heads Up Houston. But Boston Celtics owners ain't gonna do nothing for you. Back to Mark Spears was talking about the Celtics disrespecting Jalen Brown. He said, you know what makes you really feel like Boston doesn't respect Jalen Brown? He won the Finals MVP when they raised the banner. When he won, guess who? The Finals MVP didn't raise the banner. Jason Tatum did. They tried the same playbook with Lamar Jackson. See, I don't know if you understand this world, but I've been living in this world for in this space, politics and sports, in this space for 30-something years, since 1993. Mr. KBD sister. When a black athlete is intentional about challenging the traditional power structure, just cause they say it is, don't mean we should sit down and bow down. Yes, mother, no, Mr. KBD sisters, we ain't doing that. These youngsters ain't doing that. You might do it, but these youngsters ain't doing that. When they challenge the traditional power structure, the coincidences start piling up. Some might even call it a coordinated smear campaign because suddenly you become difficult, not worth it, a bad business. He done took care of his money, Mr. KBD. Mr. KBD, sister, he got enough money to come back and help you. The Boston Celtics don't give a fat rat's ass about you. It's funny how you'll get labeled everything under the sun the moment you can't be controlled. And you talking about he be in control. Okay. Yeah. He over there in the south of France, overseas, on his Twitch, talking about these folks. He ain't came back home and rushed, said, Brad Sheba, y'all some matter, don't trade me, mouse. No, if you don't want my services, I've been that bad dude for y'all. This whole Jaylen Brown situation, y'all, I love to talk about this. Thank you, Mr. KBD, but I told you, you need to go search and research. Cause there's just some things just sitting there telling me, well, if you don't want to put up with them, just leave. No, hell no. Hell no. I'm gonna go get me enough money for them to be able to do whatever else I want to do for my community. I'm not finna, cause that gift I got is best displayed over here. In that construct, as you called it. My talents. Because if I wasn't good, Kaepernick wasn't good enough, son. That's why he ain't getting back. I had several teammates play with him. He ain't good enough. If he was good enough, he'd get past the politics. But this whole Jaylen Brown situation with basically every media member, watch him. It's coordinated, poo-pooing on him. Every executive talking crazy behind his back, anonymous source. It feels like it's kind of coordinated to me. He coordinated. I don't, but these teams, listen, these teams want Jaylen Brown. He is one of the top 10 players in the world. Because he make the first team or second team, NBA. That means you top 10 in the world. I just like to educate Mr. KB. When you talk about, I mean, that got me. I'm still trying to figure out what you was talking about. Wait, let me go back and get that one. Let me go back and get that thing. Because I'm going to study this one. I'm going to study this one. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of this one. I'm going to study this one in my study groups. I just took a picture of it. I'm going to take a picture of it. You said, hold on, we got to put that big. Boy, I like this. So when you make me do this, you said, You're torn. Robert Hatter ain't torn. Because I got 30 years in this thing. You torn because we always try to make static within their construct. So if somebody, you on your job and your boss treating your ass bad, you don't supposed to say nothing. You don't supposed to say nothing. Y'all just beat me upside my head, just treat me any kind of way. Because I'm within his construct. I don't supposed to say that. I'm supposed to just leave and go get another job and go to the big three. Come on, my brother. Come on, my brother. He said, now ask the question, what is he changing? Like you said, many players get back to their community. What is the cause he is pushing? Wow. Mr. Keeby, hey, let me help you out. I done said it about 3 times today. Do me a favor. So it's going to help you out, because I can't believe after all of that I done said, your ass should have been Googling by now. Go and search Jaylen Brown. Then go research Jaylen Brown. I don't want to hear about you, what you did. I don't want to hear about I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. When you get to talking about I too damn much, it leaves out we. Ain't no I and we. You come to talking about I left for company, went across the street and started to be. I want to hear that. You ain't Jaylen Brown. You ain't Jaylen Brown. I'm gonna do it one more time to help you. So then you're gonna stop all of this, because what you're saying, you're not. I can tell you're not listening to me. What are you saying? You're not listening. You just want to talk about I'm talking about Jaylen Brown. Your ass can't play basketball. You didn't get this talent. Ain't but 30 teams you can play on in the world with this kind of talent, and make this kind of money. You're not listening, man. You're busy typing. So I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna let you keep putting your stuff up there. But go and search. And then I want you to research. You're gonna get that one on. When I told you that one, you should have stopped every damn thing you doing and not type another damn thing on the screen, because I know you ain't searched and researched when you put that last statement up there. But let me keep going. Let me keep going. Bill Russell challenged this system. Everybody challenged the system. The system messed up. You're supposed to challenge it, Mr. KBD sisters. But let me keep going. Where was that? Boy, I love this show. Now, Mr. KBD sisters, he ain't gonna come back. He ain't gonna come back. Go search it, research it. Don't just go search. Go research it. I saw this the other day. Wait. Somebody sent it to me. Somebody search and research. Harold Tillman, you got that one, didn't it? Y'all, I saw something the other day, man. I got to show y'all this. Because if you don't search and research this stuff, Mr. KBD, sister, dude, you be lost, man. That's all. And I love your topic. But you got to listen, because I sit there and listen to what you said. I broke down every line what you said. But I don't think you might have to go back and read. Hold up. Read. Review this. Not just view. You're viewing now. You need to go back and review this show. Boy, I love Robert Howard. I just love me. And let's get out of them I. Let's not talk about eyes. Because every day, Sonya sacrificing her time to be on this show on Women Rock Wednesday. Harold Tillman sacrificing his time to be up here on Wednesday. Me, all of us, we are sacrificing our time to be able to be on here and dialogue. I don't take it for granted. You gave you hold up, y'all. I got to find this. I'm sorry. I got to find this. I'm gonna show you about search and research. Right this, right. Man, can I make it smaller? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'll do this first. Watch this. Watch this. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. So that's why I tell y'all, don't be going on this. That's why I tell you to do your research. Okay, I'm finna send that. Oh, let me just say, I can send it. I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna send that first. Then I gotta cut some stuff up. Okay, just show you what we had to do, son. Because people be getting this badass information. Talking about constructs and all of that. And we get this badass information. And I just, all I be trying to do, I don't want you to go out here, I don't want you to be out here bad like that in these streets. Hold on. These fake tweets. Watch this. All right. Watch this. Hold up. Hey, and don't get mad. Don't get mad at me. Cause if I talk about your cell phone, we got to get better. So ladies and gentlemen, they sent me this yesterday. Wait a minute. Oh shit, that's right. They be messing me up when I try to do it this way. Come on. Let me get back to where I was at. Hold up. I messed up. Hold on. Okay, no. Okay, all right. There it is right there. There you go. Okay, let's stop there. Okay, all right. Breaking news, right? Breaking news. Looks authentic and everything, right? Watch it. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. I don't want you to go nowhere. This for my homeboy, Key B Diesel. Watch it. Hold on. Let me put this one on that side and put this one on this side. All right. The reason I said search and research, this was put out the other day. Texas Southern is removing the interim tag and promoting Sharon Chapman, the guy I've been talking about on this show, to head coach per multiple sources. Chapman was named interim coach after Johnny Jones took the assistant coach job. Chapman was an assistant for Texas Southern for the previous 9 years. Ladies and gentlemen, that looks authentic. That looks great. If you searched that and you saw that, but it's a flat out lie. There's some clown ass dudes with 200 followers just put out there. That's why you have to do your search and your research. Because some people stop there, KBD sisters. Kevin KBD. I'm glad you put, yeah. And I ain't trying to, dude. We just have to watch how we always talking about, I did this. I'm Kevin, hey, real life statistics, something the Chop Shop can support in Houston. Of course, the Chop Shop has been supporting this community for 9 years, Mr. KBD sisters. Have you been supporting the Chop Shop? Have you called 713 Joe? Have you bought anything from the ALC collection? Those are people. Since you want you would like real life statistics, something the Chop Shop can support. You want the Chop Shop to support you. Are you supporting the partners of the Chop Shop? It ain't all about you, bruh. Not all about you. You could have been, if you wanted people to be aware of that, you could have been emailed me and said, hey man, I want to do a campaign. I want to do this. I want to do. You never did. So I don't want to hear that shit, really. Because we easy to find. We give Chop Shop night at TSU basketball games. I ain't never seen you. We have back to school drives. I've never seen you. So don't come. Don't. No. Now, player. We would be glad there. Listening and sharing. Listening and sharing. Check my email. I got your resume from 2024. Do you know it's 2026? I don't need your resume. I don't need your resume. Hold up. We got people who travel to Houston to do stuff. So see, you the one went there. Now I gotta ask somebody. I shouldn't have to ask somebody. I should know. Don't ask my neighbor. Dude, all I'm telling you is, Jaylen Brown. See, I like to stay on task. You, like some other people, like to go off task. Jaylen Brown said, it's politics. Them rich owners and they partners try to control what we say or do. It seemed like you had a problem with that. And all I did was, I'm talking about Jaylen. You talking about you. I'm talking about Jaylen. And guys like Jaylen. And I say, and no, anybody notice what I said in the beginning? I said, Jaylen Brown is becoming my favorite player. I know what Stephen Curry do in the community. I know what Michael Jordan does in the community. A lot of y'all don't. Y'all talking about, hey, Republicans, what? No. That man done built 3 hospitals and ain't nobody got to pay nothing. If you ain't got no money, you ain't got to pay nothing to go in there. And I don't know if Heads Up Houston did that. But what Michael did, he got money from that construct you talked about and turn that blood money into life money. Oh my God. Oh, Robert. I like that one, Robert. Keep going, man. Keep going. Keep going. You done put a battery in my back. Boy, you done put a Duracell in my back. I'm ready to roll. I told y'all should have been on this show. I need more people. I need about 10 more KBD sisters. KBD, did you get me? Kevin, did you get? I can call you Kevin now. I can call you Kevin. Kevin. All I said, hold on, Kevin. It kind of got to me, Kev, that I'm talking about a little young black brother who really ain't scared of these folks. Like me. See, maybe he ain't like you. It didn't resonate with you. I didn't say, stop. Man, I love all these. I didn't say, stop texting, stop. I don't want you to do all of that. I just said, hey, hold up. Y'all watch this. Where you at? Let me put it up there. See, I like to stay on task. A lot of people like to get off, Robert Adler's a task. I like to stay on task, man. And I'm just trying to see. This young man said, watch this, y'all. Somebody asked him a question. What is the biggest misconception from a fan about being an NBA player? This is how this conversation started out, y'all. Jaylen Brown said to him, the biggest misconception is that sports and politics don't coexist. The young man trying to educate people fans that politics and sports coexist. So he is admitting he coexists in this construct. The partners, he said, have huge influence over decision making and the pressures that the NBA puts on the players. You would know that unless you know a whole lot of NBA players or you done spent 20, 30 years in this business like I have. You probably wouldn't know the pressures the NBA puts on the players. But they put pressures on me and I don't supposed to have no static. How in the hell they gonna ever know? How the hell they gonna ever know that I don't like that shit unless I tell them? I got to make static within the contract to tell them, no, I'm not with that, Mr. KBD. That's kind of plain now, that man. That's what I'm trying to say. I dissected each one of your lines. You ain't listening to me yet. But let me keep going. Sometimes these partners have political agendas and biases. That's what Jaylen said. Guess what? Rob Kraft, all these owners have political agendas and biases. That Cal McNair, Tilman Fertitta, and that get pushed onto the players. I can't understand when I say that how you torn. But let me keep going. And the players have to either co-sign it or not. And watch this. Watch this. And it means, because people always tell me, but Robert, this is a form of entertainment. Yes. And at times, it serves as a distraction to the other BS that's going on in our country. Them guys lining up with Trump but making money off of us. You think I'm gonna not, hold up, you think I'm gonna not get this $300 million Keep it easy. You think I'm gonna not get this 300 million so I can come and give that money to the heads up to Houston? You got to be. I'm not stop, but I don't. I still got to let them know I don't like the way you treat me. I'm gonna make some static within their construct because a lot of people always tell me, "Oh, it's just entertainment." Robert, don't think too deep on it, Robert. But this young man said, no, there are people making decisions and strategies behind closed doors. Mr. Kibidi, I happen to be in some of the meetings behind closed doors. I happen to be in some of these meetings behind closed doors where I was the only one that looked like me in the building. It was their construct. They invited me to the meeting. I'm making static. This ain't work. I told you. I gave you. I never forget. I told y'all I was on the 5th hole, in the 7th hole. I got 2 phone calls one day. It seemed like them niggas said, let's get this dude at the same time. So I get one call. What's up? How'd I heard? What, you the man? Man, they gave me your number. You the man. If you want to get something done in Houston, you want to get something done in Memphis, you can hook that up for me. You the man. That's how he started the conversation. I said, what can I do for you, Mr. Kibidi? He said, well, we want to do this in this basketball community. We want to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And we're going to pay you this. First question. Have you talked to Jimmy about this? Because he does a lot. Have you talked to Jimmy? Yeah, we talked to him briefly, but they told me you was... I said, look, you just told me what you're going to give me. How does this help my community? The people you want me, how does it help them? You told me what you're going to do to me, for me. They didn't have an answer. Because they knew they didn't have a book. They knew they couldn't come with the political, well, we're going to do that. No, they knew. I knew. Got him off the phone. 5th hole, 7th hole, another dude. I know some people that know him, so he kind of know me. They sent me in to do the homeboy. I know how it's going to benefit me. But how's it going to benefit Kevin Freitman's son? How's it going to benefit Travis Moody's son? That is Moody's son. Couldn't do the deal. I never forget it. I know what holes I was at. And you said, why not lead the NBA to go to the big 3? Kibidi says, I can't believe that came out your mouth. I can't believe you typed that. If it's all about the movement, everything, wait a minute. And you're right. But the movement, what movement? Because the difference in a moment and a movement is sacrifice. What movement? It's all about money. Good. Don't pay that light bill over there where Head Start is. Don't pay it with some money and try to pay it with some else and see don't they put your stuff. It's all about the money. You got to get money in the United States. Yes. But you don't have to let nobody just constantly beat you upside your damn head. Because they might think you like that. If you constantly let me smack boogers out your damn nose, I'm thinking you like boogers. But you say, hey, you put your hand on me again, man, I'm gonna hit you in your mouth. Guess what? That's different. But there are partners, this young man said, that are marketing certain products and certain things through their channels. Y'all, they marketing gambling to you and gonna arrest your ass, Kibidi, if you do something wrong in gambling. But they marketing it to you. They're using the league to itself to push political agendas. And you think the kids shouldn't say nothing about that? All he's saying is political. And there are people that are making the decisions on our behalf as a society, and sports is used as a mean to either to market it or to distract it. Trump bombed some over here. We talking about sports over here. Trump trying to sneak around and pay them insurrectionists. We're going to talk about sports over here. But I want you Negro, I want you to go out there and give me 40, though. And all the kids said is he feel like a pawn. That's why I don't understand why. What are you torn? He's not torn. So you're saying, why are you torn? He said sports is a mechanism, can be viewed as a mechanism for control. Don't nobody want to be controlled. And you tell me they're controlling him right now. Shit, man, they over there getting it in. He said that at 19 years old. Boy, I love this show. Thank you, KBD sister. Thank you, Kevin. Young man was in Boston. You ever been to Boston? You know the dynamic up there, Boston? He thought he was talking to a normal beat writer, and he happened to say that. He was talking to the man that's the head writer at The Guardian, and they put this boy on the cover of the magazine at 19, saying that Jaylen Brown said sports is a mechanism for control. That's why I tell you these guys need to be quiet. Yaxel Lindenberg, be quiet. Shut up. Come in and survey the land first. That's why I tell y'all who people come on this show, right? They just come on the show and don't know what's gonna happen. Me and KBD, we've been talking for an hour, and they'll come over here and they'll have their damn opinion instead of just come in and just chill and say, what do these folks talk about? I'm gonna see what they talking about, and then I'm gonna go back and push that cursor back so I can hear what they talking about. But Jaylen Brown became controversial. How could this? Watch this, KBD sisters. This why I don't understand what you said. Y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. Boy, it's getting hot in here. He said, them people were saying, how could this 19-year-old player say sports is a mechanism for control? Watch this. This why I don't understand your comment. When sports, the NBA just help him create generational wealth. This is what them people saying. The Laura Ingrams and all of them people who always talk about these black athletes. How could a 19-year-old player say that about us? We just helped him build generational wealth. You wouldn't have had it without me. This stuff just changed your whole family's life through sports. What are you talking about? How can you criticize that? He got a lot of pushback from that. Danny Ainge brought him into the office. Talking about, hey, man, what's this? KBD. They don't understand. They done control stuff so long, KBD. They just think that's what they're supposed to do. And if we don't say, man, hold on, player, they'll keep doing it. But Jaylen said there was some understanding that need to be had. KBD sister, when I said that, Kevin, when I said that, that's what's happening. I'm having a problem with what you said. He said there's some understanding that had to be had. Y'all got to understand, I know what you're doing. You call it static. He's call it understanding. Boy, I like that one. Damn, I like that one. He spoke this at 19, and he speaks this today. Sports is, Mr. KBD, so political. And so you telling us, well, don't go over there. Don't go over there. And messing with their stuff. Don't go over there within their construct. Just leave the NBA. Leave them $300 million over there and go get 100,000 over here at this bullshit ass, excuse me, the big three. Excuse me, Lord. Sorry. I couldn't believe it, man. So I dissected line by line what you said. And I just hope you do me the favor of going back home tonight and dissect all of this. This is new to you right now. You ain't listening. Go back and dissect all of this. That was powerful. You brought it out of me. I wouldn't have never talked about that today. I had so much stuff to talk about today. I was talking about NBA free agency. I'm watching LeBron James' son. They might trade that boy because they got his rights now. What if they would trade that man somewhere else? LeBron. Where is he going? What are the Warriors doing? What I'm thinking about is, I'm talking about all the OGs in the league. Don't get me wrong. I love the old NBA. I love these young kids. I mean, young kids in the NBA. Y'all know who my youngster is now. I fired y'all ass. What's my little youngster? Ron Harper's son. That's my new youngster. That's my new youngster right now. Y'all know I pick me a youngster every now and then. Right now, it's Dylan Harper. Ain't that his name? Dylan Harper. I hope that's his name. That's his name, right? But what's happening is these kids are so skilled, it's almost unfair and athletic in a crazy way. It's a different game, a better one, a lot better ways than it used to be to me. But the thing I was thinking about, when the old guys, okay, Dylan, okay, when the long time in the league, they had old vets to raise them. And these guys don't have older vets to raise them. You know what I'm saying? These kids just grow up they just out here doing anything. See, they gonna check the hell out of Yaxel Lenneberg when Steph and them get to camp. Or they might do it this summer. Man, you gotta learn how to shut up, bro. But ladies and gentlemen, I got a minute. You know, what about a Russell Westbrook going to DC? That'll be great for AJ DeBanston. You got a young roster. You trying to grow. You got to call a dude like Chris Middleton. Or Mike Conley. You got to get somebody in these locker rooms, y'all, who's seen it, who's lived it, and can pass on this knowledge. That they can still give you minutes, but that's not really why you signed them. That's why DeAndre Jordan signed back again. Bring them in. A vet pulls you aside when the coaches can't. Show them the little things that nobody teaches you. Show them how to play the game, but also how to live life at this level. Each one teach one. That's how it used to be in the NBA. Make sure that the young guys get, one of our greatest things. Hal Tillman, before I get off the show, every year we used to give a retreat for all our clients. We bring the young ones in and the old ones in. We pair the old one with a young one. We pair them with the young ones. So that boy So he can young football player, we put you with Charles Woodson. We put you with Ty Law. Young basketball player, we put you with Penny. That's how this stuff work. See, the NBA don't care. Because they're gonna get rid of you and get the next one. I'm talking about for our young kids and our future. But I'm out of here. Keep it easy, sister. Thank you, man, Kevin. Come up with something else tomorrow. I like that. I like that one. I like that one. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I like that. You had me on my game today. All right, I'm out of here. Bye.